A refugee in Canada since 2015, Pakistani human rights activist Karima Baloch was found dead on 21st December 2020 in Toronto. But the Canadian police still does not appear to believe that Karima Baloch was murdered, despite substantial indications to the contrary here. While internationally famous, her struggle for an independent Balochistan for human rights, including those of women and against Pakistan's Islamist leaders, had made her the target of a slew of death threats. Even after taking exile in Canada, blaming Pakistani spy agency ISI, Karima Baloch's husband has urged the Canadian government to reopen the case. Now, the deceased human rights activist husband participated in a protest outside the United Nations office in Geneva. He said, and I'm quoting here, "We have been requesting the Canadian government to probe the case, but have seen no interest so far." He stressed that there is no doubt that Pakistani agency ISI is behind the killing. Karima Baloch was buried under army watch in Pakistan. As per the Journal of Indo-Pacific Affairs, the region of Balochistan has erupted into insurrections against the Pakistani state since 1948. Convinced of being historically wronged, the Baloch view their fight as one against repression and for self-determination. Though residing in the same region, the ethnic identity of the Baloch has remained in sharp contrast to the ultra-nationalism that defines the Pakistani state. While the Pakistani security forces, who see many of the Baloch nationalist group as terrorists, have crushed any opposition or demand for any kind of reform. This is in addition to a worsening human rights scenario which has further cemented Baloch opposition against Pakistan. Meanwhile, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is facing flack for his silence on the Karima Baloch case. Trudeau recently alleged the potential involvement of Indian agents in the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. New Delhi designated Nijjar as a terrorist in 2020 and has vehemently rejected Canadian allegations and has rather called it absurd and motivated. While Ottawa is yet to provide any kind of evidence, despite India asking for it time and again. India has also expelled a senior Canadian diplomat in a tit-for-tat move. In Canada, Hardeep Singh Nijjar also faced allegations of involvement in the killing of Ripudaman Malik, who was acquitted in the Air India bombing of 1985.